Episode 8, Beneath the Seine. In the eerie stillness of predawn Paris, Sophie and Julien navigated the banks of the Seine. The city, usually vibrant, now lay quiet under a cloak of mist. Clutching the ancient map tightly, they moved with purpose until they found what they had come for, a submerged stone door marked with the serpent symbol. Without hesitation, Sophie inserted the key. A deep rumble reverberated through the ground as water began to recede, unveiling a dark, spiraling staircase. Julien's voice trembled. This feels like the point of no return. Sophie's determination remained unshaken. Then we make it count. The air thickened as they descended into an ancient temple carved beneath the riverbed. Faint, serpentine engravings on the walls pulsed with an otherworldly glow, casting wavering shadows across the stone chamber. At the heart of the temple stood an ominous altar, atop which rested a massive black crystal, fractured and pulsating with dark energy. The hourglass symbol glimmered faintly at its base. Julien's breath hitched. This must be it, the source of the shadows. As Sophie inched toward the altar, an unnatural chill filled the space. Suddenly the Guardian reappeared, its form more menacing than ever. What was once an amorphous shadow now stood tall and defined, its serpentine features illuminated by glowing red eyes. "It's been waiting for us," Sophie whispered, her voice barely audible. The Guardian lunged, shattering a nearby pillar. The temple quaked, ancient stones threatening to collapse around them. Sophie and Julien darted through the chaos, dodging debris as they struggled to repel the creature. The hourglass glowed faintly in Sophie's grasp, but the Guardian's strength seemed relentless. Desperation flickered in Sophie's eyes as a sudden realization dawned upon her. The key and the hourglass, they need to be placed together on the altar. Julien nodded, his face grim. Together, they fought against the crumbling temple's fury, managing to activate the ancient mechanism just as the Guardian surged toward them. A blinding light erupted from the altar, illuminating the entire chamber. The Guardian let out a deafening roar, its shadowy form unraveling as it was sucked into the crystal. The temple shuddered violently, stone fragments raining down as water surged back into the chamber. Sophie and Julien sprinted up the staircase, their lungs burning with effort. They emerged on the banks of the Seine just as the water engulfed the temple behind them. Gasping for breath and drenched to the bone, they collapsed on the ground. Sophie stared at the inert serpent key in her hand. The hourglass had lost its glow. Silence settled around them, broken only by the faint ripples of the river. Julien's voice was heavy with doubt. Did we stop it, or just delay it? Sophie's eyes hardened with resolve. We stopped it, for now. But this isn't over. As they stood and walked away, the camera lingered on the river, where faint ripples hinted at something stirring beneath the surface. From the shadows, hooded figures of the Order of the Serpent observed them in ominous silence.